Welcome back to Timo's Dinky Detailing. Today I'm going to be making a Dinky Toy clamp that I have developed. Some of you may have noticed on some of these models from the 50s there's this little ring inside, and it appears on many of them. This is a Jeep. This one it's not covered, it's right out in the open, but here it's painted. And with the telephone post office van, adjust the light a little bit and you can see it's on the ceiling of the interior of the car or the van. So I'm thinking that this is used in the factory for perhaps holding on to the vehicle while it's being worked on. And I've had my idea in my mind to create something, a tool that would be like a clamp. And my idea is from this is a measuring tool for measuring measuring small holes where you can't access the hole to get any other kind of measuring device in there. This is for small holes. So it has a wedge, and when you turn the screw, the wedge comes down and it pulls the legs apart. And of course you set it for the diameter of a hole you want to measure, and then you use your micrometer to get that final measurement. So for a long time I put off trying to make a clamp like this because it's going to be very complicated to make. So I came up with a different idea using one of these surgical clamps, and I made up a little top hat with the correct diameter for that little ring. So I ground that little leg into a circular shape so that it fits that top hat on top of it, and I marked it with a bit of blue tape. Now it's obviously going to have to be attached, so I chose JB Weld. JB Weld's pretty good. It's very hard. It takes overnight to harden, and I think it's pretty good. So I put it on the inside, and then I also put a little bit on the end just to make sure that it's filled up, and then set it out for the night. So here we've got this little ring inside, and now the glue has hardened, so it's all like one piece. And I'm going to try an experiment. I'm not going to clamp it in there. I haven't finished the other leg yet, but I just put it in there because it's quite a close fit. It's not snug. It's a clearance fit, but look, I can turn it upside down and move it around and shake it and everything, and it really doesn't come off. Because in order to get it out, you have to really line it up and get it out just perfectly straight. So it's going to be way better with the clamp closed, but I just wanted to show you that it's actually pretty clever. I'm not sure if these were what these were used for by Dinky, if they had some similar kind of clamp, or like that split clamp that would be like those measuring tools I showed you. And it might be that they had something like this. So on this one, now I've ground that one, the other leg down, so it kind of fits better. You can see it's this kind of a locking surgical clamp. So now I'm mixing up some 5-minute epoxy, and I'm just going to put a little piece of cloth. And I figure that a little piece of cloth is soft and it will not scratch up that thing. It's not really necessary because you don't see that thing once the thing's put together, but I just thought it's a good idea to do. And there, I've got it fitting nicely. So now everything has cured and dried and it's ready to go. You notice it's the clamp still has paint on it from a previous job. I was thinking I stripped the paint off, and I said, well, it doesn't matter because it's going to get painted up anyway. So there it goes. Clamp it, it snaps closed. Now it's rock solid. It's not going anywhere. So I can go into the spray booth and I can move it in all directions. It doesn't move. If I clamp onto a piece of fender or one of those posts, it's entirely likely it's just going to pop off if I get to the wrong angle. It's not all the Dinky Toys that have it, so it's only going to be useful some of the time. So here's what it looks like after it's been used. It's been painted, and I'm going to have trouble after a while, cleaning the layers of paint off. So I already have some ideas for a solution. So I have a feeling I'll be making another one of these, and I will show you a video of that one too. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Timo's Dinky Detailing, and if you did, then please like, share, and subscribe. That might help out, get a few more viewers. So until next time, be seeing you.